Howdy chat, how be ye? It has been exactly a week since last time. I don't know, I was about to say it took a while. But I think it's because I was like half tempted to like not stream today, but in the end I ended up streaming today, so there you go. Well, how are y'all doing? But room can't be one something proves it. True. We already did this joke last time with bloody Requiem's room, which I think is like very similar to this one, I think. What did you supply? I mean, we had like Bug Party on last time. Actually, a bit volume because I think a bit quiet for me. But like, we had like Bug Party on last time, but like the opening star stream music is like an inside joke for me and nobody else. So, there you go. Should maybe hungover or something. Maxi, my... Okay. So yesterday, okay, so I'll give a bit of context to this. So, like, yesterday, it was my stepbrother's birthday. So, I was out quite late, like, hours away from home. So, I was exhausted the entire... So, basically just exhausted the entirety of yesterday. I was attempted to not stream today as a result. I changed my mind because I just went, screw it, I need to get it done. So, yeah. I didn't actually drink, but funnily enough, even though, like, I have drank before, I genuinely don't like the taste of alcohol, and I don't like the feeling it gives you either. I already act like drunk enough anyways. Why did he get old? Is he stupid? A good question. Yeah, but, like, very a lot longer than me, to be clear, so it was just kind of a whole, like, polite thing. Yeah, crossfaded. No, I feel like I act drunk. I feel like in some situations I very much act drunk. That's true, we don't want to. It's not I don't want to, it's just I can't be bothered sometimes. To be fair, it's a decent excuse, way to kill like a few hours of a day, and that's like primarily why I do it. It takes the rest of the day too, because my voice gets completely wrecked afterwards, so. But that's just how it goes. Ah, dearie me. You're drunk and high. It's fair enough. Because like, what happened? We're just talking about life stuff right now, as we normally start the stream off by doing. Dear me. Well, we'll see how this goes on today, because I have not done Rome in a while. In fact, like, I think the last time I played Rome would be Requiem last time, so... This'll be interesting. This'll be certainly something. Still, it's gonna be interesting how it stacks up. Because I know that, like, the next Reflourished world seems extremely likely to be Rome. And I am fascinated at how that's gonna go if that is indeed the case. I'm very tempted if the next Reflourished world is Rome, to do a video comparing all of Rome to see where they all stack up. What the best version of Rome? Grind Thousands Rome. It's totally not garbage. My favorite gimmick! Let's make the basics have twice as much HP and add like 1,000 HP statue that blows up everything when broken. Don't play Grind Thousand, kids. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, a PVZ3 Rome. I can't believe we're going to the FNAF fan game territory now. Quasar Rome sweep. I don't think I've ever actually played Quasar. I need to play 2B Continue at some point too, because I know that else is a Rome. Anyways, we'll get the game opened up. Play Great Files as a drug. It's the anti-drug, you don't want to take it, it's boring. Okay, so. Last time we did Far Future and Big Way Beach, which was... pretty difficult, but mostly because we picked consistently horrid, terrible, horrid decks. This time, we are going to be doing Rome Remnant and Jurrassic Marsh. We'll see how that goes. Rome's interesting. No, you didn't see Sploshroom was good. This is true. Sploshroom was in fact like the GOAT last time. I don't think it's worth trying in Rome, but it was very good. Okay. Okay, well. Do we start off with a poll, or do we, like, wait a bit? Because that is going to be an interesting question here, I think. You know, we will. I do want to start off by going over plans that are, like, new and we haven't had a chance to really show up yet, so... I guess we'll just pick, like... Okay, so we'll do one with a Sun Urchin. I just want to set up one early just because, like, there's a lot going on. And ultimately, like, having some control over what plants get picked means I can actually push for interesting plants as opposed to just, like, Sunshroom again. What other plants are interesting? I don't think we've really seen yet. We haven't really seen Dartrog, have we? Oh, yeah, Enchantment, that's one. You know, Enchantment and Aloe. Sure. Okay, so... these other plants in the first poll. Sun Urchin keeps showing up, but it never gets picked. It's an instant plant, you put it on a tile, they'll, like, stop coming down. They do a crap ton of damage, but it'll get crap ton of damage, and if a zombie is killed while... they'll apply an effect that basically gives you stun when the zombie's killed. The issue is that they make zombies go 5 times as fast. Aloe is plant food on placement. So, when you put it down, it will heal everything around it, everything in the free area, to 100-150% of the max HP. So basically, like, a Talna would go to 1,200 HP, for instance. It is very good, I quite like this thing. It shows up in a lot of mods now because it's very cool. Monkey Wee is a damage over time attacker. Basically, it will launch its staffs, and it'll, like, linger in place 15 seconds, doing constant damaging the duration. You all know how this is. It's a good plant. I actually quite like Monkey Wee in Altverse. And Enchantment is the wacky one. Basically, it just multiplies every plant's HP by a crap ton for 50 seconds. I mean, it's funny. I've never used this thing. This thing seems pretty solid, but I've never actually used this thing. So, chat, take your pick. We're probably getting 2 of this poll, because we have 138 gems, Jesus Christ. Me and Kiwi Kong. Well, Altverse Kiwi Kong is the official version. It's the official version in, words. Not coming to me. You know what it is. Okay, whatever, going to Rome Remnant. let's not waste our time. Here you are, one of the most famous eras in history. Your son was always not gonna beat the cliché allegations. Speaking of cliché, these rock-solid blocks over there seem to act like much tougher greystones. Seem to be strapped with explosives though, which will require solar energy to detonate early. Dr. Zombos is certainly generous here. Something might be afoot. Okay, so this gimmick seemed to be very reworked then, if I recall. I guess we'll just, like, start off with, like, Red Singer. I guess we haven't really used this thing much. And then just bring, like, our basic instas. Is it a What's It Heard this, like, song, by the way? This is, like, a very old, like, fan-made track. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I just realized Resident Gun is like column 4, isn't it? That's fine. That won't matter. We'll go back to one deep Dark Age so Sun grows. I mean, it's the opposite, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so this is different. This is new to this mod because this acted differently in previous editions. That actually makes these things way more dangerous, actually. Because in the original, they only acted as, basically, what was it? Like a mold that he can pay for. This is different, and probably a lot more dangerous as a result. I forget how overly dramatic this track is. God. Oh, wait, he's here. So yeah, that's like the first special. We saw that in Requiem before. But basically, it's pole vaulter, but weird and different. That's the best way to describe it. What if I just do this? How much damage can I do if I do this? Cool, that seemed to function. And you can spend Sundow's break immediately, which will be interesting to see how it goes. Look at this theme. This doesn't just feel like a long PVZ at all. Yeah, that's I find it very funny that Chads already have differing opinions on this theme. It definitely feels way too intense for Wave 1. It's very intense, especially considering the fact that, like, I think the other parts of this track are way, like, less just grand. But this is like an old fan-made track. It's well known, I think, at this point. I can hardly hear it. I mean, I can up the music volume a bit so people can hear it if I can't. To be fair, I don't know what the audio balancing is right now because I'm listening to it like on edit anyways because like my ears hurt badly in general. Okay, let's even get a ice room. Cool. I'll just break this. So he's trying to send this big reaches first big OFH theme. No, it's not! What are you on about? This feels like it could be a final wave theme. Speaking of final wave theme. Oh, okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Howdy, DT. It begins. I don't feel like the over-intense first wave combat label was track didn't have a track. I disagree. I kind of dislike the first wave being the most intense of them all because, like, a lot of with the first wave is just set up, and that's about it. I can't believe DT is cussing. Yeah, you get used to it eventually. Much better than just drum beatings and raw true. You just wishing your plans being turned to Caesar salad. Not the weirdest thing you've seen so far, but it's certainly up there. The style seems to attract the zombies, making them walk faster towards it. Eat your greens and whatnot. They won't work towards your favor, but you did find something that will. But oh god, they're back. Petrified. We were talking about this earlier. Petrified bombardments that can unleash explosions on zombies and freed. You can get behind these. Just do a little timing magic, of course. We were literally just talking about these, actually. This was a gimmick in GT. I don't think they're here, right? They'll spawn as the level goes on, but we have talked about these before. Okay, plants. Which ones won the poll? Sun Urchin and Monkey Iwi. Okay, cool, we take those. Our Sun Urchin is over here. And Monkey Iwi. Hell yeah, we have another big attacker. Don't worry, the nut grams are on the side. Oh, but they like alternate plant foods, basically. Oh, I see them. Okay, at the bottom. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Well, if we're bringing Monkey Iwi anyways, we may as well bring a more defensive strat. We really don't have any walls. I mean, we have you. Dental Carrot has multiplied to plant HP, so I might do that. Something like this, and then like some stall or some description. I like go. Okay, we'll have to use you because you seem like pretty solid here. And then, like, something else in general, we can solve the zombies out quite hard. We also have Sun Urchin we have to use. Okay, maybe we'll just use Sun Urchin. Fine. No heavy instantly, you do have bombardment, so maybe it won't be necessary. Close flower line, though. Very close flower line. Oh, crap. This is a bit of an intense first wave. I actually have this energy too, which helps. I don't. This is not gonna work, is it? God damn it! Thank you, Sun Urchin. Love you. I'm not even gonna bother restarting. I'm sure it'll be fine. Surely. Okay, it begins. Okay, because there's no plants on this tile, I don't think Caesar Salve did anything, which is interesting. So you can basically, like, disable that and begin entirely, it seems like, just, like, shoveling the plants up first. Okay. Oh, you're just stuck there, oh. That's unfortunate, but I also don't think I care enough to do anything about that right now, so... Cool. Can I do this? Perfect. That worked, thank you. This is how the Sage are meant to be played. Okay, wait, give the monkeys time. Maybe they will eventually get that. I have faith in them. Totally. 100%. Okay, look, there we go. Okay, we finally got some monkey Kiwis doing something. Yeah. Okay, I thought this was gonna be lobbed. I realized in hindsight that they don't need to be lobbed anymore. I recognize my failing, and I will be sure to keep that in mind for future. I made a mistake, yeah. No, I didn't. That might I still did. Okay, that might be too late. We'll see. That's really close to... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, we lose. Christ almighty. Okay. Okay, cool. Take two. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's not bring Sun Urchin. Maybe Sun Urchin was a bad pick this stage. Okay. Monkey is gonna be high cost, which is annoying, but I don't think it's actually gonna do about that. I guess we can do, like, the Shampus Energy. Maybe not that. I forgot I even brought you. I should have really placed you down. I think it's actually probably correct, actually. I think we should be fine here. I think we just need to, like, focus on what we're actually doing. We can also save this mower, even though there's, like, no reason to, we can still do it. And we still have, like, Hypno Shroom plus into the car, which is a pretty good combo. Okay, well, we'll probably go actually spend extra sun to get, like, the Monkeys in line later on, but for the time being, we can just ignore them. We can deal with that imp by just, like, squashing a sec. My favorite tradition is making the situation in the unhelpful plants. Yeah, that's... Ah, for God's sake. Don't like that, don't like that. If you pay full attention, you definitely can parry that, for sure. For sure. The worst part is I just want sun. Give me my sun back, please. Am I still efficient? That is a great question, you know? I don't have an answer to that. It's a very good question. I'm not inclined to think it'll be answered at any point today, but it is in fact a very good question. I'll even remember I have these at the bottom as well, because they will help a lot out later on, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put you... I want to get, like, 1 up soon, so... This lane. And then swap you. Okay, we can probably clear that up soon, then. Yeah, I'll do. I should hopefully chip away that eventually, which will help. Yeah, but these like statues are really, really important to remove. They are difficult to deal with. I'm gonna just actually revive you. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, cool. Okay, we have this, so we can just need to be sneaky using this thing as well, because this thing will be a good solo. Oh, is this ever gonna happen? Okay, we got tiles. We can start using these. Okay, cool. That saves us a bit of a hassle. Okay. So GPs are slowly being put together. We found the vanilla HP. Jesus Christ. Okay, no wonder these things can take ages to kill. Okay. There's now a very real reason we should be looking to think, bloody, you know... What? Eh? Oh, okay, right, okay. Hypnotized zombies seem to block that, which is good to know. That's stupid. That's really stupid. Okay, chat, looks like we're finally into where Residence actually has any challenge whatsoever. Let's go! Just same way. Sun is expensive. Got the objective. I did not forget the objective. I did not consider that they were breaking a weird place. That's what killed me. If that works, just give it time. So look at the instructions worst. I think the solution is actually putting walls in column 5 here, I think. That's the actual solution to that, I think. At least, that's what it feels. Okay. Do this should hopefully give us that. The unfortunate thing about this is that, like, this means we have to, like, move our Hypnos up as the match goes on, which is unfortunate, because it would help a lot if we attempt to do that, but, Hypno early game is just pretty good here right now. Okay, do this. I can probably just, like, if I can commit to this already. It's weird to do, but this does just mean we can start chipping away at... Okay, well, it took ages to start firing. It means we can start chipping away at stuff in this level, which will help. Because we can technically just buy all this, but we don't want to. Okay, do this, do this. Okay, this should actually be fine, because we can get another Hypnostream, like, here, which will help a lot. Okay, cool. If I can get Snowcon up, that would be real nice. Okay, do this. Okay, cool. Setup is beginning, it would seem. Okay. This... Okay, do that. It's not, like, perfectly ideal, but we can start getting probably chipped away now. This is better, because I want to start chipping away these things here. And I don't want to just, like, get this damage up so I can actually start playing. Okay. Okay, we can just, like, do this to skip this wave. Save us a little hassle. I think that we got most of these statues out of the way. This should be pretty good. I think one thing I'm gonna start doing more as well. Back in Requiems, I basically never bought the statue because there was never really a need to. Here, because they block your shots, there's a very good value in just, like, removing the HP from the field. It's like by purchasing, like, an insta in that regard, which I think is, I need something to keep an eye on. Okay, this should be much better then. Okay, we'll see how much damage Kiwi can do like this, because it seems to be not super high. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay. Top light. Okay, revive that immediately. Let's get, like, a second column of these up now. I'll, like, work on it at least. Well, we just, like, slowly chip away. Hey! Okay, Jesus Christ. That was mildly terrifying. My biggest kill as a player is my luck, I think. Okay, let's just do this. Not even close. True. Okay. We should be good now. Honestly, I think our biggest problem is that we don't have bloody sticky bomber eyes. I'll even never have these because these are pretty good. What Vasala let you do? Vasala's buff via zombie speed, basically. The reasons that remain not fully clear to me. Oh! Oh, for God's sake! Why are you like this? Okay. Okay, no. The walls are still there. Okay. Either the walls are still there or they can still block flanks. Okay. DT chose violence. Okay, so okay, well, we'll see how this goes. We did a stage. The way ourselves the walls. Okay, there's that at least. Okay. So we were totally fine there, except for the fact it was just very terrifying. For a brief moment. Christ almighty. Oh, Medusa's here. Okay. Cool. I don't remember what you do. It's been a while. I guess we could try you. I don't think that should be horrible. That's a lot of tiles. Is that a skull and crossbones? I don't know if that's what I saw. Gorgon. Oh yeah, I forgot it's called Gorgon here. Look at Roto. Have you buffed Roto secretly and haven't noticed yet? Yeah, no, that's 50 less sun, isn't it? But Pedbo's bug is kind of that shoes. True. Oh yeah, Christ, because yeah, now I remember. You summon like a bunch of things on the field, don't you? Okay, I guess Roto. Sure. Fine. Okay, move you. Bring Ice Stream along, because Ice Stream is just kind of nice to have. Actually, you're immune to it. I don't know. I actually really don't know what I'm doing with Sage. I guess just Peanut then. We already have attack of her. I'm struggling a bit. I don't know how to play around this, which I'm using Sticky Bomb Rice every level. Use walls but not soy. Okay, I'll use walls on soybean. Okay. Evidently, there's a mechanic here that I want to be taught, so I will do it. Gorgon transforms plants into statues, doesn't she? And it's gonna be like this, isn't it? So you have to pay, so they're gonna be like a massive amount of HP, and you have to pay to get rid of them. Gonna count like, or is it the reverse? Why is this one tile 500 sun? So worth it. I love being a streamer because I can do that crap and I can justify it by saying I'm doing it for the content. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Why am I not putting sunflowers in the back? Whatever. That's fine. Okay. Go on, Roto. You will now cost slightly less, therefore you are slightly better. Can I just, like, stun one of yous? I can. That's pretty good. Okay, the statues are here. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm assuming Hypnosis still doesn't work on you. Yep. Okay, cool. That's a lot of statues. Okay, cool. That's a lot. AoE should not be the worst thing on Earth here. I'll do this. That's not good. Okay, cool. Just had to double check that. Okay, I genuinely thought I was gonna make, like, Statue of Dispense under remove, to be honest. I genuinely thought that. I think it's more of like a penumbra thing, actually, isn't it? Anywho, okay. Pop. So much statues, oh my god. Cool, okay, cool. I thought that would also be the case. Let's just eat a squash. Yeah, squash only does squash does nerf damage here. It's a very different kind of attacker. Okay, Jesus Christ. I want to see the stats on that thing. I'm very curious. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, DT. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, what's the stats of Gorgon quickly? And the statues they make. Okay, 1,000. Great. Also, no, this thing is not immune to Terrified, which sucks. Okay, let's see how this goes. Upside, screw all DPS. I feel like that is gonna still be a problem. Okay, I feel like I probably want some, like, priority, just, like, kill this Gorgon a button, so... We have to do poll first, though, so we'll do another poll. So, chat, if you remember having this properly, I'm gonna count down from 10 to 0, put in a plant you want me to put in a poll in chat, and then I'll pick 4, and I'll put them in a poll, and we get, like, 1 or 2, depending on the mood. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Aki, Endurian, Grape Shot, and Mistletoe. Okay, cool. That'll do me. Give me a second to put in the poll real quick. Endurian, Grape Shot, and Mistletoe. Okay, let's look. Where's Aki again? There's Aki. Aki is a pretty heavy single-lane attacker. Its shots bounce. It's got some basic piercing. It's just typically a pretty good plant. Always pretty solid. Okay, sorry to double check something. Okay, Endurian. I think it's just vanilla Endurian. Okay, it is basically. It's the highest toughness wall by slight amounts and does chip damage along the way. It is very expensive, but walls are nice. We could do with more walls. We don't have a lot of those right now. Okay, Grape Shot over here. This thing's been in like a ton of polls. It's very powerful. It's just good. Okay, and finally, sorry, I'm a bit distracted right now. Mistletoe! This thing has pretty good damage, but it is more like a snipey thing. Basically, you target an area and just, like, it nukes a zombie. Well, take your picks. And in the meantime, I am going to figure out how to deal with this gimmick. Okay, let's get this joyride going. I'm really not sure, to be honest. I think my concern is mostly gonna be Gorgons. I think nothing else here is that bad. The other game might be a bit rough, actually. Actually, no, we have soybeans, don't be that bad. It's just, we can deal feeds quite reliably. I think if that's the goal, we can probably do something like this. Then it's just kind of like dealing with the emergency scenarios in which the Gorgon gets off. Oh, sorry, the Gorgon starts like doing crap. Okay, do I do this? That seems really bad. That feels like a really bad idea, but also a pretty good solution. You know what? Let's try Redsinger. Redsinger's gonna be quite good here because we have a lot of space to put it in. Then I guess just like Sticky Bomb Race, our beloved. And like this is like a fine deck, I think. It's not really early game, but it should be fine because we have the soybeans. I might as well call Medusa or Gorgon. I mean, it is specifically Resonance that does it, but... Okay. Well, we should have plenty of space to work with here. And soybeans are just kind of nice to have because of... Oh, for God's sake. That's bad, I think. Oh, I know, Redsinger is a splash. Do you? I'm lost on what's going on there. There's some weird interaction going on here. I'm not gonna worry about it. Something looks like it was not working then. I don't know what. Okay, pop this. We do with this. Okay, I'm gonna do this so we can get like you down. Okay, this is the problem tile right now. That is unfortunate. In a lot of regards. I can probably do this and that, like, resolves that problem, because, like, if they get through the soybean, they'll just, like, go walk through it, which it'll only need to squash, and they'll be fine. Okay, bum lane. We'll deal with this in a second. I don't have rush the waves right now, because I want to get as much as possible. Just for later. And also, if we can strip these away for free, that'd be nice. Okay, now. Okay, it begins. Walnut this. I really just want to make sure that Gorgon does not have a chance to trigger. Because if Gorgon triggers in the wrong spot, I think we just kind of lose, I think? It'll be hard to recover at any rate. Come doesn't contribute waves. Okay. That's actually a valid point. I forgot entirely about that mechanic. I might be stupid, chat. I should have known that, actually. We get a lot of bees, actually, to this level, which is interesting. Okay, Gorgon is in middle lane. Okay, cool. You just get us going. And we lose, like, 1. That's fine. Oh, wait, crap. Hey, crap. Ah, crap. What? Excuse me? I don't know why that happened. That felt very strange. Why were we just walking through for a second? Reread the objective. Oh, while zombies ignore... Oh. Oh. That makes much more sense. I was expecting this I was expecting this challenge to be, like, difficult. Ben, this is just easy. What? I was just sat here, like, planning for, like, this, like, tricky gimmick level where I have to, like, hard defend these tiles in the front. When that's just not the case. Well. Okay, cool. Look, I don't normally read the Endangered Plant text, why would I? It's Endangered Plants, I've read it 1,000 times already. Well, that level was easy at any rate. Well, cool. But we don't move anymore. That's not how Soybean works in this mod. It is a very good plant, though. Soybean's kind of cracked. It's very good value of how much it is. Anyways, what plants did we get? Aki and Endurian. I will take those two. Oh crap! No, wait. We are looking at that in a second. Being already endangered, are they? No, they really aren't. That would have been just fine if they weren't being ignored. I think it maybe have been slightly more interesting. I guess like less frustrating, but like that's it. The audio is overlapping again. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Endurian and Aki, was it? We'll make value of both. Look at somebody can tell you this shovel. Yeah, that's my initial thought. I am mildly concerned about why he's telling me to do that, so... Okay, cool, we're here now. Okay, right. Okay, cool, awesome. Cool. You take a long time to recharge, don't you? I don't know why I need a shovel, though. That's the thing. I don't get why I use a shovel here yet. Oh, wait, crap! No, it's not. I thought it was like a, like you have to shovel them so you get them back immediately, constantly, I guess. But I guess that's not it. I'm really not sure why the shovel is so required here has to be recommended. Level. It's not though. We have like plenty of Akis, don't we? And like Vikakras rather. Or do we just have like several Pokras here? Okay, I think we just have several Pokras here. Okay, that would explain that then. This is a weird setup. Okay, let's just swap that quickly. I forgot that was limited range. That's fine, that's fine. This can just be like one of you at some point. And we just kind of just let this keep going on. This is not a threat right now. Oh no, the horrors. I think you're like Bev and Coco anyways. Do that, and that should probably be all we really need to get set up here. I don't see a vision. This is a strange level. I don't get why it's here. I mean, I understand the gimmick now, so at least it's that, but like, I don't know. Feels very strange. I guess there's like movies around. I mean, I'm very much content just like keep these two things here. This just seems to be fine. Like, I just, like, cycle Jacko and Coco here, and I'll just be mostly fine. Like, the double lock I have here is basically when I show one of these plants, I get back on the conveyor. But, like, eh. I don't know, it just feels like a weird interpretation of that. Does Coco splash? It still such a lot of damage to sort this problem out, but two shots will do. Oh, wait. Okay, shovel you now. I mean, it was all many Belastro. There's all many Belastro intro, guys. Okay, I mean, we can move this one pucker, and that solves this problem out entirely. Let's not do that. Okay, we just have to deal with like ballistas then, and that's like it, and I think that will be the stage. Which, I mean, I guess is like annoying, but nothing beyond that though. Alright, okay, cool. Okay, I can just like shovel you and just like put you back down again. I mean, this is just bad DPS. And there's like no real downside to it either. Well, and you're just live on 1 HP, great, wonderful. I don't think I shovel you right now. I don't think it's necessary. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a weird level. The vibes are just off on here, and I genuinely don't know why. It still feels very lethargic, I think. Like, very, like, weirdly slow. Like, it feels there is like trying to, like, aim, like, rotate, like, a very finicky cannon. Like, unlike the counter, which is, like, very much, like, a very, like, fast-paced, like, you put your plant down, you shovel it up, and you move it somewhere else immediately as soon as you get done with it. Here, they just kind of stay there for a while. I don't know. Not the biggest fan here. But I have a can of pop, so I will have that. It is my streaming treat. God, I'm so healthy. Is it funny if I say I have a can of pop while I've been calorie counting recently? I don't know why. Also, why V2 levels? Like heavy essing to the can opening. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh my. Okay, this is a funny end. This is a funny level. I like this level already. It gains my seal of approval already. Okay, over here. Cool. Okay, so we have the... Can actually be in this? I don't actually remember. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. It can. Okay, it can. Okay, cool. That fact it can be in is gonna be important for us later then. Oh my god. This is a tight opening, isn't it? I'm gonna do this. Oh, for God's sake, screw you! Boo! I have one Weasling! And I'm just gonna waste all of my bloody buttercups. Damn you! God damn it. Just use one now. This is correct, objectively. I really like priority 5 these Gorgons down, because we cannot deal with our HP right now. Two Bedeckles random crashes got removed. What? Of all things, they're called random crashes. I mean, I guess it hasn't been too difficult, but this has been a that makes sense for the level. It just seems very strange. I guess that means objectives just not going to show up in this world, then, actually, isn't it? That's what that just means. Nobody will you first change. Guys. I'm genuinely impressed by people's ability to forget that we already streamed this roam in a different mod. You already played this roam. Oh, that's the wrong one! I'm not happy with myself. I feel like a buffoon. Oh wait, oh crap. Okay, cool. How am I gonna do this? This seems like a predicament. Okay, well, Weasling can deal with Gorgon eventually, I'm sure. I guess that's fine. This works fine for now. We need more of those, I guess. I guess I can revive you. Why'd I revive you, Diasly? I don't know what I'm doing here, Chad. This is a weird level. Okay, cool. Okay, this is far from ideal. Yup, your plan is on single lane. I thought it was multi-lane. Okay, that's bad. Oh my god. I really need to be using nightshades more. I really need to be using nightshades better. Oh my god. Cool. Cool. Great. Jesus Christ, Gorgon, stop! Why do you have so much health? Okay, I guess I can slowly stop bringing back control of the field, I guess. But Jesus Christ. Wait, is the number how many after Residence over? I think so. I think the number's gonna be in the list at least. To be honest, I kind of want to do like some more like versus mode stuff. I think next is my literal next thing after Residence. We'll see. Bad. Quite bad. Yep, that will do. I think we can probably win this. I think. It won't be pretty, but I think it's doable. And that's probably the best we're getting, to be honest with you. Okay, do this. Because I'm sorry reviving it, I think. Okay, cool. Great. Cool. This is a normal field. That. Great. Well, we did it, Molus, chat. We did it, Molus. Okay, cool. We can do another poll, however, we've had literally no chance to use any of the plans we've received, so I think... Actually, we probably could do it anyways, then. What is regarded as a forgotten and ruined era, the zombies are doing remarkably well. Practical Zombies decided to finally place the army here. Or maybe the zombies have found a new leader, some sort of zombie Caesar. Better keep your guard up, anyhow. It's not him. This is Pillar. Different zombie. Okay, I'll set up a poll. We need to set up a poll. Okay, chat. I'll be counting down again. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Watermelon, parsnip, aloe, and garlic. Okay, those four will do. I guess it's gonna be plant actually, because we don't have the money for several now. I like even we have like a 100 buffer just in case. I mean, okay. Let's see what these plants actually do, because I actually don't know. I don't think we've actually seen Wintermelon. I'll parsnip that matter, which is funny because parsnip's like very associated with me weirdly. Of all plants, I guess on the modern day and age, in the past, like parsnip used to be like the plant everyone knew me for. Okay. Going through the list, aloe we've already seen. You know what aloe does. Garlic is vanilla garlic. You know what vanilla garlic does, I am sure. Okay, parsnip, where are you? Over here, parsnip rushes. I think it's just rushes, that's his gimmick. But rush damage is insane though, actually. That's really high. I guess that's like long recharge too. So basically, you want to preserve as a melee, and if you fail, it just does a lot of damage. Cool, cool. And finally, Wintermelon. Anyways. Wintermelon this mod has multi-lane range, because all catapults do. Apparently this stream is YouTube feed, whatever that means. Apparently John YouTube decided this stream was the most important stream. Everyone must watch, truly. Okay, let's start the poll then. Now we explain the plants. Okay, let's actually use Endurian. Endurian Aki, we got these plants like a while ago, we can finally actually use them in a level. Let's try Sun Urchin again. You can tell by the tone of my voice that I don't think Sun Urchin is particularly good. I think it's kind of meh. Okay, Enduring Connector is like a semi-early game. You do something. I don't remember exactly what you do, but you do something, I'm sure. How much damage does Doomshroom do again? Hold on. Okay, a Doomshroom can't just blow up statues immediately. Okay, cool. It was worth double checking. I don't know, what's with my fast Loppy? I guess like a Seminster probably just like goes up, I guess. I think this is fine, realistically. Actually, no, I want to bring Gemsweed. We didn't bring Gemsweed today, and Gemsweed's just kind of nice to have around. It's a good plant. True Tower Tilter, okay, cool. Normal names. I'm just gonna restart that. I'm not living with this. I'm not living with that mistake. I did not mean to put the squash fan. I'm telling you, Chad, that was an accident. This is why you don't try to play PVZ while reading chat. It does not go well. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in the slightest. God damn it. Okay, well, I can get my son back from this at least. I thought somehow the second one could come down better, but I realized that I couldn't use like a plant underneath it, could I? So, oof. Well, this Endurian is really good, as it turns out. I shouldn't be surprised, Endurian's just kind of, like, traditionally helpful. I keep trying. I don't know, that's not gonna work. New start can it be PVZ2 relevant while being chat? Yeah, difficult for sure. Very difficult. Sorry, give me a sec. There's just like a lot of noises right now. I don't even hear that. I have no clue what it is right now. Let's not zoom forward, actually, now I'm thinking about it. And now I'm recognizing I'm doing that for some stupid reason. Does this reset stats conditions, or can I actually get a kill here? Oh my god, Sun Urchin, you're doing something! God. God, this plant sucks. Oh, I might just like stun an entire wave by accident. Cool. That's convenient. I could actually make 100 sun here. The value. Yeah, well, I'm glad we finally have another D tier plant at least. That's the upside of this. Okay, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're bloody, I know where you are, I know where you are, I know where you are, that's fine. That's not that bad. You're basically Hollowhead. Okay. I think we can kind of just... I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. Stop it. Ha. Imagine trying to play this game. Okay, that actually is a pretty good combo, actually. I didn't consider that. Okay. Okay, we can put you here. That's like a good spot for you. So you can deal with pillar. Or a pillar. Maybe we can steal with you. There's like a lot of zombies here. I can get like some money from this. And that'd be nice to do a lot more. And also Endurian remains just like really good. Endurian's just kind of like the best plan of doing everything. It's really solid. Okay, so Pillar's quite simple then. I'll see, whatever he's called, call him, whatever. I keep calling it Pillar because a Gonmer zombie was called Pillar Zombie and had like a similar design. I was using this like this as a base, I mean. Sorry. Perhaps I don't remember that actually. That was a while ago. Okay, I think we're mostly good here. I think we probably have this level done now. I think just like focus on the lanes that Aki's in, and then that's it, really. Aki is good enough that we don't have to worry much else right now. I can get some sun from this, so I will get some sun from this. God, Endurian's so tanky. Its tankiness is legitimately insane. It just takes punishment. Okay. I think that should be the level mostly done. I mean, it's just kind of just dealing with the imps now, and I think the imps should be dealt with by themselves just fine. Realistically, at least. Okay. I'll make sure that doesn't like, kill me, but beyond that, we're fine. God, that's just so slow. Whatever. Okay, we just need to finish this off now. I think this level is already basically done. I don't see this being particularly difficult to finish off. We have, like, basically all the results we need to beat the stage. Okay. Final wave, let's go. We just have to deal with, like, quite true. Okay, and I think V's gonna not clear through all these Endurians anytime soon. Cool. Well, that was pretty simple. Residence Equal to Requiem, yes. Both by the same developer, they do have like different submares and such, but ultimately they are like narratively sequelish, I think. Okay, what plant's Wonderpole? Oh, Wintermelon. Awesome. Great. Love you too, chat. Woo. Whatever, it's fine. It'll be fine. God, the tiles here suck. Well, I guess we're going back to not using the plants we just got. Let's go. Give me Endurian. This is true. Endurian is pretty good. I am quite happy for Endurian. You know? Quite happy. I mean, this is probably gonna be, like, hypnosis at start. Because we do need to, like, clear up these graves somehow. Well, statues. And it's pretty expensive. Hydrogen's so slow, but we don't really look at the attacker choices, really. I mean... Honestly... Honestly, I don't think this is a bad deck. I mean, swap you out for Squash, I think Squash is better. But, like, I think this works. This is objectively a good deck. I mean... You're being punished by Pillar here, but Pillar gets stuck on Endurian, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, cool, that helps. Well, I'm glad chat now recognize that we're basically never gonna stop using Endurian. Endurian just seems to solve a lot of problems. West West Zero, it does significantly reduce damage, but it's basically the best early game plant, because it's Squash. And does this. In a bit, you'll see, it'll Squash for Zombie. As is his namesake. Still pretty good. Its damage is like, it can't kill like buggers anymore, basically. It's like Kona damage. I can just... Do I even... yeah, no, I do this. We'll have a sun later. That's fine. I don't care that much. By the time that goes away, I think it'll be fine anyways. Both that sound effects. I despise the sound effect, actually. Yeah, I don't love this, but that's, like, acceptable, I think, realistically. Okay, also, we can kind of just, like, toss Red Stingers to the wind and lose them, because we have Intensive Carrot, which weirdly gains a lot of utility here, just because of, like, the amount of synergies we have in this deck. And so we may as well just, like, being, like, toss it to the wind, basically. It's very cheap. I did not- wait, that was I'm an idiot. I was just talking about being able to use for utility, and I just completely botched that. Just entirely at this point. Even as a bomb. This is also true. We have, like, a lot of tools here, realistically. Leave here for now. I think we're realistically just kind of waiting to deal with this lane here. And I think everything else is fine. We'll plug Enduring there, and I think we're good. Yep, we really need Enduring there. We really need that Enduring. Like, badly. Really badly. Ah, crap. It should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be so real, Chad. I almost entirely forgot the objective until just a second. Yep, revive you, revive you, revive you, revive you, revive you. I feel like we should probably be popping one of these, but I don't want to do that right now, so we're not doing that right now. Okay. At top lane, this lane I can get, like, an Endurian on in a sec. Sorry, get, like, this Endurian back up on this lane in a sec. Okay, cool. Top lane next. God's sake. We should have a stun to this. I don't think we don't really spend much stun on anything right now, so we can probably afford to get some expensive replacing going on. Okay, cool. Okay, we can replace you at full price, because I just kind of want to get that cleaned up, because that will be a problem later on otherwise. Okay. No, I don't need to. These are resources, chat. You must save. You never know when we'll need to do many things. Okay, I think that's it, beyond just, like, maintaining the wall. Like so. I mean, I can also start doing this. I can just like double up on lanes, because that's funny. Practicality is in question, but it is pretty funny. Great. Yeah, a bit of extra DPS never hurt anyone. Okay, chat. Are you ready for something very funny? Go, my Explodiumids! If I didn't even kill the ballistas. That was so worth it. We just, like, do this. Okay, no, they've already died. Okay, never mind. Great. Cool. Well, that could have went worse. Honestly, could have went worse. Okay, cool. This is an interesting one. Ballista kinda sucks. Okay, this is tricky. Okay, well I'm always pick Squash here, I think, for just, like, control for the stages. We have very limited sun count, so we want things that are very efficient with the sun. So I think we want, like, a Jamson Weed or equivalent, I think. I kinda wanna try Wintermelon, as stupid as it is in this level. I think that sounds really funny. I feel like I just kinda wanna bring, then, like, some generically good stuff. I guess we have to try Endurian. Again. Okay, this should work. I don't see the issue with this deck. Not immediately, at least. Weapons are expensive. Welcome to Resonance. This is just, you get used to this. Is it funny if I meant for? Oh god, I forgot to put down plants. Ah, crap! I've made an error in my deck building, I think. It is also no minor mistake. This is quite significant. Yeah. Yep, I'm definitely regretting this. Definitely regretting the decisions I made to get here, but it's fine. Why couldn't I pick plans with normal recharge for once? I swear to God. Oh, for God's sake, screw you too! Don't deal your HP crap right now. Well, at very least, you only transformed one, I guess. It could be worse. Okay, right. Cool. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see how this goes. I feel like this is a bit too expensive for this to be viable, but it is going to be interesting regardless. And to be fair, stupid decks that I somehow managed to make work vaguely is pretty much like the motto of this series of streams, really, isn't it? I mean, your ETPS is terrible. Surely this does not do anything. Okay, it did something. Okay, cool. Okay, we have like one more way to get our next sun drop, and that will mean we can get Jamson Weed up, which will help like a lot. Okay, cool. Okay, Jamson Weed. I want you in here right now. Okay, cool. This is not ideal in the slightest, really, but I can probably get away with only losing some instead of all. And that will be my metric for the day. I am surprised. I forget how low your ETPS really is. Wow, that's... Huh. Okay, do this. Freeze you. Okay, cool. Let's do that right now. Ah, crap, I thought Potemon would trigger it. Ugh, that's bad, bad. Yeah, mate, this is bad. That is horrifically terrible. Okay, it's chair race, okay, it could be worse. It could be worse. Yep. Great. Wonderful. Well... we can only revive one. And we need to plan food quickly. Oh my god. What is this? This might be the worst thing I've done in a while. I'm going to be so real with you, chat. This is so stupid. Freeze you. I can't really afford that right now. Okay, bring you back. My god. Jamson Weed, my beloved. Jamson Weed, my one and only. You are the actual goat of this mod. You've solved like every single stupid play I've made this game. Again. Why do you enable me to do this? Ah, crap. Okay. I can... Bottom line's probably more important. Melonpult will help vaguely in these other lanes, I think. There's more bucketheads. Stop. Stop. Bad. Ew. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Ah, crap. Crap. This is going truly wonderfully. Nothing wrong is happening at any point of this process. Okay, cool. This is fine. I managed to get the defense up. It's fine. This means the deck worked. This means the deck did exactly what it was meant to do. Hell yeah. That's exactly what that means. That's bad. Actually, with Mel, that's fine. Multi-lane, go. Ah, crap, is a hole here. This completion is so scuffed. Well, it's good. It worked. That's all that actually bloody matters. This is peak PVZ. You may disagree, but you would be quite frankly completely wrong. Okay, right. I think that's us, like, just done. We have to wait for these to just go away. I'm reasonably confident this is... They can't really do anything to just win at this point. I think we're just kind of waiting. He says plot armor! You know what to say, being a protagonist is a skill you can learn. They don't say that. That's a nothing sentence. We did it. Usually belongs in the kitchen, Burger King probably. Sure. What can you say? I cooked! Yeah! You saved one goat. Exactly! I saved the goat! One less battle per tradition. There goes that low humming noise again. Odd. Well, no matter. Gotta survive and complete the given objective. You're ready to put all of this Caesar salad business behind. Why Caesar salad specifically? Okay, right, that's fine. Oh! What a collection! Okay, well, I guess we may as well bring out Wintermelon again. I mean, why not? And Durian has just been the go for this world, so I'm willing to bring it back. Do I bring Wintermelon or do I bring Aki? Because Aki we've used like once. I feel like I probably would have better since Wintermelon, I think, so we'll do that. We really don't have any sun producers, and I'm not using you again, so it's either this or it's nothing. And I think I'm fine with just not having that right now. I guess like when you bring Boom Balloon, that'd be pretty good. And I guess like another, I guess something for early game actually. What's like a decent early game? Just Chomper. Done. Solved it. This is a level of all time. I'm genuinely interested to see how this goes. You know, I'm just gonna use a Chomper here. We don't need to use our fancy squashes yet. Imagine using squashes. You know, I could probably just okay, we use squash, yeah. It was just slightly too close. This is a very slow start, which I guess makes sense, considering what's going on back there. Okay, cool. That is unfortunate. I am also just gonna squash that. What? What happened there? You know, whatever. It's fine. It's normal. Entirely normal. Okay, let's start getting more sunflowers back here, slowly but surely. It'd be really nice if we can get out, like, either a wintermelon or, not wintermelon. A wintermelon or a boom balloon flower, because they would be very helpful to have here. We do have bomb and stuff. We really don't need much support to, like, actual support here. Like, I can just do this, and I think that solves, like, this wave entirely. Yeah. Pretty good. You are annoying, actually, because I don't have an Enduring lane yet, and I won't have one by the time. I mean, I can just... I can't, What? You can eat them from... Okay, well... That's not bad. Okay, cool. Those two in there. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't recognize those two. Okay, that's fouls. Unfortunate, but whatever. I'm only just having like another one here just to clear up this. This is far from ideal. I can put you here. All these Enduros are really far forward, but I don't think it'll be actively bad, so I'm willing to go with it. Yeah, okay, that should be dealt with at least. Oh wait, oh my god, how low damage does Wintermelon do, actually? It feels like it's doing, like, basically nothing. It's very much not a DPS option. I guess, like, your only, like, reliable stun, like stun. Not stun, what am I looking for? Estola, like, chill. Because you really don't have many other options, I guess, like, beyond, like, Bubble Asia, which is kind of, eh. Or at least was kind of, and that's pretty alright. Okay, cool. I can get a second... yeah, I can actually... I'll get, like, a second Wintermelon up soon. Because I can do it, like, here. And that seems correct to me. Okay. That's, like, a good chunk of the board dealt with. Okay. This is a bad, but I can weigh in there. That's not, like, an immediate concern, is it? Okay, but I think... for God's sake... Never mind, our next thing is just be getting annoyed at the game for being stupid. My favorite task. Let's go. Just do this quickly. You know, another one for good measure. I really am not doing great right now. This went from being pretty alright to pretty bad all of a sudden. Unfortunately. Yeah, that feels a bit unavoidable. I think that was just a really unfortunate spawn. You know what? Let's just restart. Let's just restart. Okay, let's not use Wintermelon. I think this is not a Wintermelon stage. Okay, we can try just bring Aki then. Aki will be more expensive and a bit of a difficult plan to set up, but it also just kind of doesn't have that problem, so I have a problem if I don't want to kill this there. Boom Balloon is very expensive, but also Boom Balloon getting up is just kind of a win condition, so I'm content that I'm going to keep it for now. I guess I just like push for it better. Okay, well, we can just like dump all the Sunflowers in this little gap, which would help too. No use, so to 1,000 luck and thing about. I did not click that was there. I will concoct a plan to deal with that at some point. Unfortunately, I can't exactly up my bloody economy right now, so let's not worry about it. It'll be fine, probably. Okay, yep. Cool, that works. Okay, cool. I think at this point we can legitimately probably just like stall out for Boom Balloon, I think. I don't think it's a bad shout either. Questions. You know what, I think we go for it. I think Boom Balloon will help a lot to have in the field, and it's also just a nice plant food to have access to. Even though I don't think there's any plant food in this stage. I think it's still, like, I still rather have it just in case, I think. The thing is, in fact, we already know that this is, like, a solution to this problem, right? For the most part. Okay, cool. And your recharge is pretty fast, so this should be pretty good. Okay, now we can, like, focus on, like, expanding our, sunflower fields, because we do need more sunflowers. Okay, cool. Put you there. Break you. If I keep like putting like Boom Balloon's flowers like on this tile, we should be fine for later on. So I think we're gonna keep doing that for now. Okay, cool. Okay, we can break some more of these. Okay, look, okay, we sorted out the big things there, okay. I think we can probably start focusing on, like, getting more offense up now, and I think. Well, I focus on actual defense, because, like, we don't have any reliable offense right now, still. To be fair, we don't exactly need it. We're not exactly dying for it, but we can work on that soon. It turns out when you have Boom Balloon, it just makes things a lot easier. Okay, cool. I'll be there just in case. Okay, we are making progress. Let's do this, actually. Okay, we can get it to here. Does this kill? I don't much health these guys really have, to be honest with you. No, it does not kill. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That is annoying. We have to go without our main carry for a little bit, but that can be fine. I said can be, I didn't say it was going to be. Okay, cool. We got more of that now. Thank God. Pop that. I like this stage has basically just been like Chomper and like Boom Boom Flower doing everything. Yeah, I honestly. Okay, this is a bit. Okay, pop this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think genuinely speaking, there's not much value in, like, going for Aki, so... I just pop all these, and then just kind of play defensively for a sec. Okay, cool. We can let the bomb lane handle itself, I think, which is helpful, at least. More Akis would be nice, but they're not strictly necessary right now. Really, the Scorpions have so much health, and they just like launch like an endless one of bleak crap. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. That is like quite possibly the only thing that could actually pose a significant threat at this point in the game. I am glad that happened. Clearly, very. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. There goes, Pepper. I guess that works. I would not have assumed that would work, but fair enough, I guess. Okay, that should be done. Okay, thank God that actually missed. Like, everything I was actually worried about that. Okay, pop this. Okay, this is where things get a bit dicey. I mean, really, we actually lose in one lane, so I guess we should be focusing on, like, this middle lane, but... To be fair, like, its middle lanes are, like, almost basically sorted. Yeah, because now it's sorted. I'm not particularly bothered by anything else in the field, I don't think, either. The Scorpions still kind of suck, but, like, I can handle them from here, I think. Here's an Aki showcase. Aki's really good, what do you mean? Aki, best plant. We've learned some very important lessons about Aki today, such as don't use it. Okay, right, now I think we just gotta wait, and then I think we'll be good. We did it! Another era clean of the undeads. Zomboss wasn't here, blah blah blah. You suppose it's time to regroup once again. Hopefully our counterpart has figured out something by now. We did it! Oh my god, 50 gems, oh my god, we have so much gems. Okay, cool. Well, which world's next? Well, the next world is planned to be Jurrassic Marsh. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure I really want it, to be honest. I feel like I'm content for the stream to... Actually, no, we just stream for 2 hours. I thought the stream for 3. No, in that case, we can definitely get this going, and at least... Why did I put my card here? Oh, this is... Okay, cool. Nope, I know why that's that. Okay. In that case... I'm gonna go set up a poll before I go, because I do need to go to the bathroom quickly. So... Yeah. Which room? I prefer... Actually, I should probably talk about it. Okay, fine. I actually much prefer Resonance Roam over Requiem Roam, and the main reason is simple. I much prefer the gimmick actually having more of an impact here. In the original Requiem, realistically speaking... realistically speaking, like, Roam's gimmick didn't really matter, because he kind of just play around it because he didn't typically need that much space. Here, the fact they block most projectiles makes Roam way more dangerous, to a significant degree, and also means that the gimmick is now something you actually have to think about. Plus, like, this is a meta where you do need, you both have, like, a lot more sun to spend, and also a lot more things that are very important to spend a sun on. So I definitely much prefer this over Requiem. This actually works as a world when I don't think the Requiem one really did. Okay. Poll time! Poll time! You know what time it is. This'll be planned for sure, because Jesus Christ, we have over 150 gems. We have so many. Okay, so chat, I will count down from 10, and you can put the plants you want in chat and poll blah blah blah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Snapdragon, Lightning Reed, Dartichoke, and Daisy. They will do. Pumpkin. Let's use Marigold in the Lavini review. That's true, we do need to use it. Okay, so I'll quickly go over the plants, just real quick. Snapdragon is slightly different in this mod. It has basically enhanced range, so it'll like target 3 tiles in front of it as opposed to just like 2. So it has like it's like slightly better, I think. Pumpkin is Vanilla Pumpkin. Woo! Reed is not Vanilla Lightning Reed. This thing has a long recharge, has a massive chaining effect, and can actually change additional lanes. Basically, it's like a much wider, like, basic clearing option, essentially. That's what you typically use it for, at least historically. Normally it's a vine. Here it's not a vine, so that's a nerf from what we used to with this type of Reed, but it is there. And finally, Daisy Chain. Where be ye? There you be. Okay, Daisy Chain will become weaker over time, and become like a better staller over time too, basically. And so basically, there's a few choices. I feel like I'll let you all just decide. I'd actually even do the penance thing because it's like pretty fine overall. Okay, chat. Take your picks. I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly, and then when I get back, I will resolve the poll, so you don't have too long. Give me a sec. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I will end the poll now, because we're not going to spend too long on this one. We are a bit behind on plans. It would appear... What does YouTube say? Okay, you know what? Sure. Lightning Reed, Snapdragon, and Daisy Chain. We'll just get all three. Why not? I don't care that much. Cool, we will not be using any of those. I'm sure. Okay. Well, we shall go to Jurrassic Marsh, which I've heard terrible things about. This is the world everyone hates. Let's see how it is then. If the horizon isn't past a time ruled by massive beasts, if you've not anything to go by, T-Rexes aren't gonna be your death yet. The world's carrying zombies towards you might, though. Looks like your stalling plans are going to run double duty again. Okay, well, cool. Stalling plans, you say? I mean, I don't know, I guess we may as well bring the other two as well. Why not? Lightning Reed and there's Snapdragon. I miss Snapdragon. There it is. I don't know, I guess just Endurian for like a final slot. Sorry, that name is very funny to me. A+. It's so peak. Okay, I can probably put you here. I just gotta leave you to just handle that over time. I don't know if that'll actually work, but I am curious. Tier list of resonance level names. True. Okay, great. That's what exactly I wanted to see. Great, wonderful. Okay, cool. I think we are losing this read. Whatever, it's fine. I think I might be able to finish it off. I don't actually know. I think we get an Endurian out for the bucketer down here. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Sure, we'll just let that happen. That's fine, probably. Step 1 gets 5 reads. Step 2 win. Issue, I don't know how to get that many reads. This doesn't seem particularly easy to do. So far, I have lost half of every read I put down. Okay, we have reeds up. We have daisies up now. That's something. Don't play like a dummy. Issue. Did you see my completion of the past few stages? You sure that's like applicable advice here? I'm not sure it is. You know, sneaking suspicion that playing like a psychopath is like my main goal in life. It's my staple technique. Okay, you have some daisies growing now. Issue, growing daisies do less damage, but it still does become mildly better, I guess. No, it really doesn't. Okay, cool. Okay, never mind, this really is just shallow daisies. My own creations come back to haunt me ever so. I prefer because of these free content. I mean, to be fair, like, the main appeal of these streams is seeing what the hell I do and how the hell I get away with it. If you're here for normal looking decks, then I'm sorry, you came to the wrong channel. Well, we got one Snapdragon down. Excuse me, people seeing people play a fun mod. I mean, there's other people you can watch that though. Like, there are other YouTubers that play fun mods. I have the distinction of being the worst at them. No, that's a lie. I'm actually not even that bad. I just think it's funny to say I'm bad. Tell me for things wrong with you doesn't affect others. I mean, if greed's not affecting others, it's not really greed, is it? I mean, greed is like isn't redefined by like a hoarding of wealth that others do not have access to. I don't know. I guess it applies to other things like, if there's no one else, then pride is not a sin. But, you know, I guess pride has issues in, like, if you have too much confidence in yourself, I guess. I don't know. The ground trembles. Remembering what happened in Lost City, you wisely duck for cover. The other seem to hit a wider area, preventing seeds from sprouting for a good while. Yet, your plants look unfazed. Maybe your quick mixes occupy tiles? You'd find it more fascinating if this didn't mean more planning around. Time for rumble, they say. They don't say that. They really don't say that. Greed probably means obstructing. True. I guess the issue is that what is greed about the context of people? Like, is he amassment of wealth, right? How does that work? Okay, well, we can... This is like board lock. Board lock is fine. Board lock isn't that bad. Realistically, we just need like something cheap to handle the waves. So honestly... Where's Reed? There's Reed. Why not? Why not? We can kind of go you and then... Not as gay, pride is absolutely destructive. You can be too gay. That causes the fall of man as we know it. Ah, dear me. Okay, cool. Great. How long does it last? They say be gay, do crime. This is true. Is it actually... I was actually the way around, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Why am I thinking about this in more than 2 seconds? Anyways. Okay, maybe this will work. I actually don't know. Okay, this should be fine. I think this looks like a pretty good deck build, even though objectively this is being countered. I also think objectively it doesn't actually matter. Because, like, it doesn't seem to last long enough that it's a significant concern. And ideally, we'll be in, like, a good spot from just, like, using spores anyways, right? Let's not let it happen. That seems inconvenient. Cool. Okay, let's not speed up, actually. That seems like a bad idea. I don't know why I just sometimes instinctively go speed up, even though it always just doesn't work out for me. Okay. You should always be planning read. Yeah, I know, this thing is. Ah, I was gonna put one there, but that seems to be locked. Never mind. Up here you go. We also have like you here, which is not bad. We do need to start getting more sunflowers out. We are approaching objective. Yeah, this is still worth putting a sample, yeah, sure. How much did I get from F1 food here? Okay. Like 400-ish. Okay, cool. I do need to slow this down, because this is becoming a problem. I feel like losing these reads will probably lose us the game, so I'm also very wary of that fact. Okay, cool. Great, wonderful. Okay, 3 ways left. I don't think we have this. I don't think we have this. You need to create so much sun on the stage. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm noticing a bit of anti-synergy between these two plants, I think, which is the issue. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Actually, we might still have the objective, I think. No, I think I put this down, I'm risking loss just automatically in the spot. Okay, just need a bit more sun. Okay, just need 2 more pieces, 2 more pieces, 1 more piece, 1 more piece. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. Okay, this ain't ideal, but we can work with it. We do have this. We can put on an ice stream last wave as well, which will help a lot. Yeah, this will help a lot. Okay, let's double that. Actually, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. I guess you just like we have like damage somewhere at all times. Okay. Why are there zombies alive on the bloody lanes that can kill me? Jesus Christ, game. I don't take 3 potatoes with a thing. I guess like a nerf, I guess. What's the pain of the gauge? When you press it a bunch of times, basically it's like a sun object. You have to spend a time on sun to win beat the stage, basically. Battery. Is it called a battery? I forgot its name. We do still use Marigold. Well, I guess we're using Marigold. Oh, it's Slime. You're back. Cool. Okay, well. We can try Snapdragon. Snapdragon might be functional in this stage. Because we have to play defensively anyways. Wall, defensive. I guess, what else? What could be a final slot? That ball stick is on here. Okay, maybe Spikeweed then. Maybe. Spikeweed and we, like, downgrade you to Walnut. Okay. Blue's a new yellow. Bit-tish. I realized I just built wall on myself. I'm very smart. Oh, you have a new ability, don't you? Or do you? Oh, you're being oh, okay, you're definitely being faster. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Okay. That is an entirely new ability, then. Well, it's fine. These marigolds will definitely help us. I'm sure. Ah, crap, no, we still do the revival thing. No. Okay, that's going to suck badly. Oh, no. Okay, these look like they're gonna be a problem then. Because the revival thing kinda sucks. It is not fun to deal with. Oh, great. Wonderful. That... I don't think it'll last long enough to be a significant problem, but it's not good. For God's sake! I was trying. I really was trying to stop that. I find it really funny, DT, that your message of Stinky got translated to Stinks. Great, thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Very cool. God's sake. I'm very polite. I'm a professional streamer, by the way. Very professional. I make so much money from this. Okay, these lanes don't look good. Okay, we can get you down very early, which is helpful because I'm placing down less crap I don't need, which is very important because otherwise we'd be placing down a lot of crap we don't need, which would be a lot of sun, typically. At least traditionally, that would cost a lot of crap to sign off things we don't need. Here's what we do. When the blue zombie eats, I believe it buffs every zombie in like a 3x3 radius. Doing a lot of money from this. True. Thank you for the $20 which I don't know how much money that is. I'm just gonna assume it's like £100,000. Oh dear, thank you, Tractor. It's like £2. That's kind of what I'm assuming, but I think it's funnier to say it's much more than that. Okay, we should be fine here, I think. Realistically, I don't think this is particularly threatening. Land a cold way. Can you? Well, because I guess we'll never know. You know, I guess there'll just be one of nature's great mysteries. God. That's such a good gag from bloody Ratchet and Clank. Honestly, I've been really enjoying replaying Ratchet and Clank recently. That's just been, like, the main thing I've played over the past, like, few weeks or so now. Okay, so you can't place on them. I don't think it stops them from spawning back, though, so I don't see the value of that, but it is interesting. It said, where are you blue? True. It is weird seeing a blue. I know it's like, in Ecclesia, there's just blue variations of these things, and I'm not sure why they exist beyond just being silly. It's a very strange choice. They show them like one stage rarely, I think. Also, doesn't buffing, so he just eats faster. Is that it? I thought zombies around him were eating faster than he was. He didn't seem to be eating that fast. My bad. It's hard to discern sometimes. Sometimes I think just the animation is slower from eating, so he looks like he eats less. We've unlocked a few. We have Snapdragon now. We have Marigolds. The beloved. Aki and Durian, which is a goat. Which is a goat. Oh no, my board's locked, chat. What shall I do? We are so screwed, chat. We'll never be able to beat the stage. Our entire board is on lockdown. Oh no. You're blue now. That's my special attack. I don't know why my Papyrus is now just Zombus. You know, whatever. They're the same character. Canon. I feel like 65% of all plants are locked right now. I think it's like somewhere in that range, I think, for sure. And you— oh no. A new dinosaur graces your gaze from afar, one with a giant spiny tail. It looks like a kind of soul with Kylosaurus, but you're never particularly good at paleontology, unfortunately. You aren't sure how to approach us yet, but maybe the mace-like tail is important? Only one way to find out. Normal. Okay, well, we need to do like another poll soon, so... you know the drill now. Count time from 10, now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Tiger grass, ultimato, pepper pult, and sea shroom. Okay, cool. They'll do. For some reason, every single time someone types in ultimato, it translates to something completely random. Earlier it was translating to complete. I don't know why. Pepper pult and sea shroom. Creeps 467 when counting down and chuckled. No, I was chuckling because DT sort of pointing out something to me, and I thought it was funny. You say, because like I said, Ebola was the problem, and I thought it funny. Anyways, okay. We do have Tiger Grass, yeah we do. Tiger Grass is here. Something. It does something. I don't know Tiger Grass very well. I'm going to be real, chat. This thing is completely unknown to me. It has stats. It does them. Ultimato? Do we have Ultimato? I don't actually know if we do or not. Oh, we do, actually. I actually did not. What the hell does this thing do? Okay, I guess it's just like vanilla tomato stuff, I guess. Sure. Pepper bolts, heavy slash attacker that hits multiple lanes. Fairly standard big attacker, pretty good. And sea shroom, a puff shroom replacement that acts like a bit of a scaredy shroom with limited range. Well. You can take your picks, chat. I'm wearing a blanket because I want a blanket. Okay, let's double check the stats of the amber, by the way. Because that seems like fairly important. There it is. It doesn't like the faster DPS, not by much. Okay, I guess it's like it's just a tanky piece of crap, ain't he? Okay. Okay, we need to worry about Ankylo then, because Ankylo's kind of a problem. I guess we have Golemite. We do have you. You can probably do something, yeah. Why is this probably just a matter of just kind of picking plants that don't... I guess we want to pick more like melee range plants, actually, because like, they'll be punished less by being knocked back, won't they? I guess we could go like insta-killy. Insta-kills are pretty good. Boardlock is not in this level, so... we can try it. This looks fine. My name's in the video title. Yeah, this is true. I still have to put my sunglasses here. It's not helping. Great. Wonderful. Nope, wait. Nope. Go. Great. No, get closer. I guess there's like he's spam feeding you because it is like a little bit of stall. Am I going to be there? Put that. Oh crap, that does not stop you at all. Okay. Well, I did that anyways, which does the same thing, really. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting start, isn't it? Well, you solved Golemite, we can make use of it. Oh, and off it goes. Okay, they only fling once. That is something. That does help quite a bit, actually. Like, we do take those. That is a we take those moment, I think. Hey, that's a compilation. Okay, we can start working on this now. We can start working like this. We can start like remove you, then we can. I thought you only went once. Oh, you might go twice. What? Is it different per Kyle, or am I going crazy? I'll worry about it later. I might have just not noticed the first time. Or is it a matter of Kylo just being a really stupid zombie that just kind of does whatever the hell it wants? Well, Dino, I guess, not zombie. It's per zombie. Is it? Why is it per zombie? Wait, what? That's so dumb. That's like the actual worst way of doing it. PopCap, why? Well, okay, we'll see how this pans out. That's bad, but I guess it doesn't really matter because we have... That's what this one defense is made for, isn't it? Okay, but I guess I would just start working on all this. Oh god, Okay, cool. That took some doing, but we did manage to get that off. Okay, a lot of those. That don't matter right now. We have Funny Frog. There's not my life tomorrow. Anyway, stream time. Do your vision. Young Hypnoshroom Peer profile picture. It is much more important than this, Chief. I'll say that much for you. Okay, cool. That's solved out immediately. I could probably just like put like spikers as far back. Actually, there's nothing stopping me from it. It's just there's no downside to this. It's just free damage. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Well, we parried a chat. It didn't push anything back. Yep, that saves us some hassle future then. Cool, okay. I'm just gonna fill this lane up, I think. Why not? How do you like my sunflower setup, chat? What are you thinking? Oh crap, well. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, the other thing I'm doing with these tiles is just putting down more toadstools. I don't think this really impacts much at all, I guess, beyond just like being annoying. I guess this has been pushed back for some reason. Go my fields of frogs. Ain't this a sight to behold? I knew Division to be a Toadstool fan here. Exactly. Toadstool is peak. It is the best plant. There are 0 flaws to its playstyle. Look at all the sun we're making. And all the sun we just don't have to spend, more notably. It's only favors to be. Imagine the creeps is very happy. Yeah, I do like Toadstool a lot. I don't know. It's just a very fun plant to make tactical use of for me. I like that a lot. It has tactical implications are incredible. Not to be frogs. Are we in some kind of fairy tale forest? Like that one's bad. We don't like that witch yet. Ow! A few plants are flung right into your face! Incredible. Incredible. This dinosaur is certainly no joke. Maybe it is a good time to plant defensively here. Someone needs to do a sage about that happening once, clearly. I think it's another Ryan Kylo sage. Oh, worse. Truly it is worse. We do have a poll going on, so I'll go check a poll out and see what we got. Oh, finally! Sea Shroom! I think. Yeah, Sea Shroom and Tigergrass, I think. Oh, thank God, finally. I've been awaiting you. And I guess Tigergrass is also here. So, Sea Shroom is probably my favorite custom plant Ecclese. I love this thing. It is so good to have. Its usefulness here is mildly questionable, however, I don't care. I will find ways to use it. Tigergrass, I will just like toss onto the lawn and let it just see random shenanigans. As is the plan. I think what the hell should my final slot be? Do I want anything else? I guess I can bring, you, maybe. We'll try it, why not? Use Data Chain Dodge. We could use Data Chain mode. Data Chain mode is actually not bad. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, it's fine. Go, my sea shrooms. Many you be a number, and eventually you'll tear this puzzle it down. This is a good usage of my bonus that I'm starting the game with. Hell yeah. So much value. So much value. It's weird putting it down so early, but I really need to so I can deal with some of the stuff on the field. I'm assuming this is vanilla Rock Puncher, by the way. We'll check in a moment, but I'm assuming this is just vanilla Rock Puncher. Yep, he's back. That's pretty bad. Do you break those? Actually, I don't know. No, you just ignore them. Okay. No, no, you do hit them just like halfway through the lawn for some reason. That's strange. Why you like this? Well, go my sea shrooms. I believe in you. Surely this line of sea shrooms can do something against this Rock Puncher. Oh yeah, and then I'll just act like a shield against Kylos from now on, I think. That's pretty helpful. I guess we're pretty the same as vanilla. I mean, this is correct. I don't like Rock Puncher very much. Oh yeah, do you want to see something? I'll see something kind of goofy. I don't know why his plant food is this, by the way. It is a strange choice at the best of times. I guess that had to be a buffing one because he uses cactus as base, but still, that is just very silly. Even do. It just makes it stronger, I think. I don't know how much stronger, but it does increase its damage, like, at amount at least. Okay, we're doing this again. This shall be a cycle. This is vaguely functional. I am also surprised I have not lost yet. I'm going to be real. I mean, we'll see how much longer this lasts, because I'm imagining not long, but you never know. Yeah, I don't think I can stop this down here. However, I might be able to stall it for a bit longer. Okay. Come on, actually. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, maybe. Okay, no, it's just still over, but that's just funny. God, that was like right at the end. You lost the play with sea streams. True. Okay, the responsible way to play this level is actual offense. Let's not spam a million sea shrooms everywhere. I don't think sea shroom is I think this is just same deck, but just don't use the sea shrooms like that. Sea shroom is good at many things. It is not that good of an attacker. Really, we're just making use of the fact that it is just a good support for good like denial of Ankylers, really, because that is very important as a trait to have, actually. I think I could probably kill you too, so I'll actually set up so you can kill you too. Top lane we can worry about in a sec. Okay, but maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm making the same mistake I did last time. Maybe there, perhaps. It's fine. This is a good way to spend my starting sun. Surely. The strategy is full board sea stream. This is true. Okay. Well, the people have spoken. My hands are officially tied. I guess we're putting down more sea shrew. Okay, so Rock Puncher completely counters Tiger Grass. Cool. Awesome. I'll worry about that later, I think. Go my comically large puff shroom, sea shroom, let's go. You're not puff shroom, that's a different plan entirely. How could I mistake such an superior being? I guess it is puffed up. It is actually puffed up, I guess. So there you go. Yep, I'm glad we have made the exact same mistake again. Let's go. Honestly, what I really need is get like a sticky bomb race up, and I think that might actually do it. Because of course, like as we've learned at this point in this game, in this playthrough of this game, just sticky bomb rice is a solution to like every problem in this game. It is very good. Okay, cool. Sticky bomb rice, go! Solve the game for me! I said solve the game! Fight! Shoot! For God's sake! Great. That's bad. That's... No, it's sea stream here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We still good. Bottom lane is dead. Okay, restart. We are not good. Okay, you know what? I'm noticing our flaw here. I have corrected the mistake. I don't know, I guess you. Our failings have been corrected. I think I was on up here. I'm genuinely just gonna let this guy go. I do not care. I genuinely could not care less. Okay, and you see, now we can actually get you out, and that's gonna make this actually much easier to handle, I think. As it turns out. If I get, like, Zocon out soon as well, that'd also help. Just so I can get, like, the full, like, stalling set, I guess. Really. Which I know it's weird we're starting out the Puffshroom strategy by not putting down Puffshrooms, however... Puffshroom can be placed down whenever, because Puffshroom is very affordable. As it turns out. Nothing else is. Yeah, he's the one who's this interesting squash. That's actually not a bad shed, actually. See, normally I don't bother because I don't think the differences are typically worth it, but you're correct, actually. Here might be the exception to that rule. Okay, when... Give it a sec. Okay, I'll catch the next wave into this thing. Okay, cool. I'm actually gonna use this here, sorry, but we do need this, like, nuke. Because as you can see, that did just solve the entire field for us, for, like, a bit. That's wrong. I don't mean to just shovel up a sea shroom and put down another sea shroom. As much of a power play that would be, that was not my intent. I am saying it because otherwise the sea shroom will feel sad, but I basically just shoveled up to replace it with another sea shroom. Because I do not imagine that would be particularly good for them. I'm glad as we find a good sea shroom, we'll struggle with it every single stage because of it. Yeah. Look, man, you just don't see the vision I do. Okay, we need to deal with this lane down here mostly right now. And honestly, I think Gang Zocon kind of just beat the stage, actually. Genuinely speaking, this seems to solve the problems we were having almost entirely. Okay, we do need to kill these with a squash shot, so I shall go do that. As that seems fairly important right now. We can just, like, ice room this. Yeah, perfect. We caught the oncoming wave, which helps us a lot here. Okay. We're almost at the point now where we have like a buffer of sea shrooms, which should hopefully deal the damage we need for this wave, actually. And then hopefully we should just never get in a position again. Is the hope, I think. Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, we can do this. For emotional support, obviously. I really should have waited in this ice stream, but I genuinely don't care enough. I think this is funny. Because the zombies can't actually use the Ankylos at all here. The Ankylos are entirely useless to them. Okay, never mind. They can push, like, decently far in this one lane. Okay, that's unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, Big Puff can help. Sorry, puffed up sea shroom. Bloody hell. I'm sorry I keep misnaming these things. cool. I think we have it in the bag still. I think we just have to kind of just wait and time this correctly. Oh, we can do, yeah, we do it now. Yeah, I think we're done. Like, what can they do? Not much, by my count. But I don't think my opinion is particularly necessary here. Great. We did it. Helif Yerif. This was the intended strategy, chat. How much doling? Yes. Look, Seashroom carry, that's all I'm saying. Y'all voted for Seashroom, but you should have expected this. Okay, we can't use Seashroom this stage, this is not worth it. Okay. Oh look, Tiger Grass is here. Cool, we can use Tiger Grass. Great. Shimikoku's attacker. No, we had Snowcon. Snowcon did damage. And Seashroom did more damage, therefore it carried. I don't know what to tell you, this is just how the maths work. And if you want to say anything different, you can take it over Seashroom's lawyer here, because I'm content just to let them have the recognition at this point. Like, you know how hard it is to get like a job in this economy? There's like one bloody beach world, and that's it for your water. It's very difficult. Okay, we can do this. Honestly, just like Transbeam, I think we decided that was. It is effective. Objectively speaking, it is effective. Okay, I have to do this so I can block it off, because otherwise I will probably just lose on the spot. Right there. We do another beam. Oh, hello, cat. I didn't realize you were in the room. Okay. Normally I get you tossed out before I stream. I guess I didn't do it that time. This time. Okay, cool. Well, that's gonna be fun. Presence, the only mod with Crystal Stream actually does anything. Yeah, it's not. Look, Crystal Stream's track record is similarly not very good. Okay, you know, just more lasers. That just is a very convenient solution to a lot of problems. Especially when we're getting like set up, especially. I'm not dealing with that right now. Okay, cool. Cool. Need to start working on getting more stuff up. Be pretty good. We can like sub-double up on these, I think. That's probably correct. Okay, cool. That's great. Thank you, game. Okay. Why is Amber blue? I don't know. I guess just because they felt like it. I guess it makes them stand out more, actually, because, like, the entire world is orange. So I guess, there's a potential reason. There's a potential reason there, I guess, if you're looking for one. I'm not sure it's the actual reason, but it is a reason if you're looking for one specifically. And we let one of those respawn. Great. And we let two of us respawn. Never mind. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Okay, we can do the beam as per usual. Convenient shield resistance. Yeah, I mean, I am noticing that this is like the main level where Amber's shield resistance is particularly noteworthy. Okay, well, there is a solution to our conundrum here. We can just stall enough to get the power lily up, and I think that will be fine. Why can't you spawn back up? Okay, great, wonderful. Great, wonderful. We can finish off this thing now. Oh my god, that top one just keeps respawning. Okay, right. I'm realizing waiting to get another power lead down is gonna take like a while, so we can try this instead, which seems mildly faster. Cool. We did it. Sure. I'm gonna all die at the end, do they? I don't think they do, but okay. Well, nice. I think we're about to reach the zombie that was the problem, I think. I'm assuming they'll show up next stage, because I know there's one zombie everyone really hates. Questioning the guy who code. This is true. T-Rex, Proboscilosaurus, Walking Ambers, Bullies wielding Spark Rocks. And right in schedule, Giant Bugs. This is one of the two easy eras. You sure to think what awaits your counterpart. Even if there is a way to block these giant bugs. Campbell noted that the big thumbs are unstoppable, but it could be different this time. Certainly wouldn't help to try. Certainly wouldn't hurt to try, at least. Okay, let's see how this will go. So, Do we have a poll up? Because I think we need to do a poll soon anyways, if not. Tona can't block Big Bug. I'm assuming that was what was going on there. Okay, we can do like a poll real quick, sure. You know what to do, chat? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Holy Barrier, Celery, Cube Beast, and Olive Pit. That will do. Holy Barrier. Celery. Kiwi Beast, and Olive Pit. Okay, cool. Holy Barrier. Vanilla mostly. Its toughness for the leaves is much higher. It's gonna be more like defensive focused than any of your options. That's usual at this point. I should know what it does. Olive Pit we talked about a few times. The oil it spits will now increase zombie speed, acting as a bit of a not full upside, in exchange for just being like pretty strong in general for clearing out zombie hordes. As Kiwi Beast, when it grows, it will basically be able to the entire board, dealing massive damage to everything on screen. And finally, Celery, which we did see briefly before, which is somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Does damage to things behind them. Very vanilla. You know how this thing goes by now, surely. A lot of these plants are just vanilla. We've talked about 1,000 times already, so there you go. Make your pick, chat. What's the stream about? We're playing a modded version of PVZ2. If you cannot tell our title. Okay, how do we deal with Big Bug? What do I watch? Okay, well, Seagem's coming back. My beloved. Daisy could be a decent, like, solo in general. Otherwise, I'm not immediately sure what I want to do about it. I guess Potato can probably teleport it backwards. But it's probably just, like, the prioritization stuff, I think, is the best way to deal with it. Chomper or Toad. I'm pretty sure Toad will not swallow it whole, but I appreciate the fall. I try to go for damage. I guess you. You be in the front, I know will be really bad because you screwed very easily. I guess you know because we have Sea Shroom, and Sea Shroom kind of counts everything there. And then I guess just like Squash for early game. We'll try it. We'll see how this goes. I haven't seen as well before with Democlans, looks expensive. People know, that's like everyone's first thing I know is Baz mod, which is funny to me, because like, the plant costs seem fairly normal to me at this point. You get used to them very quickly. And look, this is an early game where Sea Stream is actually genuinely pretty good. Like, not even ironically, just any early game of basics is much, much easier with Sea Stream than anything else. I can probably cover the entire field in, Okay, never mind, that's not the priority. Okay. Cool. Please tell me you can't be knocked forward. Okay, you can't be knocked forward. That gives us something. Okay, you can still teleport them. That helps. Excuse me, game. I don't know much I can really do about this, unfortunately. Great. Well, great start. People are not used to balance 50 meta. This is true. This is true, unfortunately. I guess I can scrap you and... Actually, no, I don't want to keep you, though, because you're quite good. The frog has fallen. Favorite plant? I like spikeweed a lot. Okay, what do I actually want to... What do I want to bring? I kind of want to bring you still. Maybe you can be replaced with something that's better. I'm not sure what it would be better here, though, honestly. I guess repeat. We haven't used repeat for a while. Oh, yeah, we can try kernel pulse. What's point couple the weight of Solar? No, we can always really... You know what? We'll just, like, repeat the deck, and hopefully this time we just, like, don't have that situation happen. How does that sound? Okay. I'm gonna put some sea shims around here just to prevent that Kylo nonsense, because that makes sense to me. I'm gonna slow this down a bit so I don't do something stupid. Okay, this... It's really just gonna be a case of dealing with this lane, I think. That's gonna be the main challenge for a while. I put the head back because I think you're gonna be a threat for also a while. Okay, the lane was only so deadly because I just put a lot of zombies in one lane and didn't prepare for it, so... That's something, at least. We can live in some confident in effect. I'll leave you here. That should be fine. That's like our best defended lane by a mile anyways. It's weird putting a bunch of zombies on the lane with an Kylo intentionally, but I just genuinely do not fear this thing. This thing is not a threat right now. Really? Again? Okay. Wait. Okay, so you can eat, like, the smaller versions of them, which is helpful to know. Dude, that's fine, actually. I'll accept this. Okay, cool. If I get gramophone, if I get, like, Jamson weed up, we are good. We are entirely good at that point. Okay, okay. Plant food, go, go, go. Okay, cool. Okay, now we should have everything we need to deal with this. I think. Hopefully. Okay, so Firefly seems the exact same as, like, Presence, except for, like, he's weak to Tolnet now, which we don't have, so it doesn't matter. Why'd I put a... Oh, yeah, that's a shame it was put an emergency, wasn't it? I was gonna question why I put one there. Okay, we can put you here now. I'm gonna wait till last wave because I don't want to risk it. Hello, cat. they're just going wandering around the living room for some reason. I'll probably just take him out soon. We're gonna start like whining at me to do it. Oh, yeah, no. That's him trying to climb up me. Okay, give me a second, chat. I think my cat wants to leave. Oh, dearie me. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Cat. Just cat. Wait. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, we can get some, like, but not you. That was very incorrect. That was very incorrect. Really sorry about your cat. There was one day recently when I sat down on the couch playing games, and one of my cats just like went up behind me and then just started biting my hair. And I do mean like actual biting. I could barely hear it because my hair's quite thick, but like hear it because it's quite thick, but like I could just like hear them just, like munching down, and I was very confused why they were doing it. This is like relatively recently too. I still don't know why they just decided they really wanted to bite my hair specifically. Can't believe you can win. This is not even that bad of a deck. What do you mean? We have Seizure, it can't possibly be a bad deck. That'd be sacrilegious. I think the explosion can be mod out from teleporter. You mean like the explosion damage? I think it can. I mean, you make it do no 0 damage. I should probably finish the stage. Okay, it's done. That was quite difficult, actually. Mostly because I think pressing was the incorrect pick here, like, every time, but oh well. Yeah, it was... To be fair, Stinger was just a basic attacker. Peanut probably been better. To be fair, I guess it wasn't that bad, though, because, like, Stinger is just, like, focus firepower. Oh, hey, look, a Holy Berry. Make a video about Mother Plants, I'm excited it will be Sea Shroom. I mean, Sea Shroom's like an example of a good Mother Plant to me, so if we actually show up at some point in that. Because there's actually a planned video. Okay, the poll has ended. Holy Berry and Olive Pitch, sure, we'll pick those two. I guess. I mean, we already have Holy Berry here, so like, you know. Sure. I'll remember the... I'll go beyond that. Bites. Okay, and the other one was Olive Pit, of course. Okay, we're not using Olive Pit this level. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure I don't want these things to be any faster. I think that will probably just kill me. We can try Bubble-Asia again. We haven't used Bubble-Asia for a while. But how like those like Battlestar Quartet, so I'll deal with there. Holly Barrett for like heavier damage, and then like something for main offense. Peanut, I guess, sure. Some might be in Holly. What a name. Well, I've heard it, but I heard the thing. Chinese you should have no salt. Heroes any salt is for funny. No, we're not doing that. That seems like a bad idea. Let's not use Shadow Leaf. I feel like using Shadow Leaf in general is a bad idea. Okay, I'm assuming because holly leaves are weird. Yeah. That's the way I thought was happened, but fair enough. I guess it's just a big knockback. Do they count as tall still? Because I know, like, in vanilla, these things count as tall. They still do. Okay, cool. Oh, you eat fast, though. You eat very fast. I can deal with these two with one squash, right? Yeah, that's not even bad. Okay, let's go bring you out. Hopefully there'll be enough things they can actually shoot at, so you'll actually try shooting at things. Because, like, you're doing to be trying to shoot at things, otherwise you will never hit anything. Okay, nope, never mind, you still miss. Thank you, great. So wonderful. Okay, thank God. I think I do need to get another Holly Berry out. Okay. Well, we can just kind of do... Oh, for God's sake. Can you not miss, please? Can you hit? Okay, thank God. Okay. Okay, it has grown finally. That will help. Is your plant food still goated? Not massively, but it's still pretty good. Okay, cool. Oh, crap, you're immune to knockback, I forgot. I entirely forgot you're immune to knockback. The entire point of bully. Oops. Okay, back you go. I always wondered if I couldn't remember if you could actually do that enough for a second. I have to check it. Okay. Great. I was trying to just... That's fine, whatever. Okay. We can go get a second Sticky Bomb race here, and that will help at any rate. To this day, I'm not sure why they set Holly Barrier to be a tall plant. Like, it's just like a toggle in the code too, which is so weird to me. Like, they just like decided to be a tall plant, and it's just always been the same. Just do F for damage. I guess I can just like do this. I mean, there's no reason I have to put them all in the front. One of those cost looks fun to play. It is good. I actually really like this mod so far. Like, I do think Requiem is better still, but I do think, I also think this mod is very fun to play. It's very satisfying. You can get away with a lot of crap if you know what you're doing, which is the fun part of it, all I think. Even though I do think it is, like, much easier than Requiem in a lot of places. Like, I'm gonna be entirely honest, unless bugs get really bad in the next few stages, bugs are, like, not a big issue. They're tanky, but that's, like, it. That's all they really have going for them. It's just HP. I guess the game's also introducing, like, the main character of them here already. Not really main, I guess, like, taller, but still. The characters are well established here. Oh boy, final wave, let's go. Those 3D mods I like more, but maybe I like Resonance more. I mean, it's all my opinion. Really, I like Requiem a lot because I just like 25 Metal a lot. I like that playstyle a lot. But just so, T-Rex quite big. Where are the dinosaurs? Do they all extinct? The only other dinosaur that exists is in Kylo, which is fun. Truly. Cool. Moving on. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we have 2 of these levels? Really? In the same rough area? Huh. That's strange. Okay, I can't just do that. I see the game has counterplay for that specific scenario. Thank you. Normal, very normal. God, these plants are coming in so fast, it is slightly disorienting for me. Realistically, more than slightly. What do you mean you just... okay. Let's just restart that. I don't think that's working. Yeah, just give everyone a very following what to do and just let them do what they want. There are consequences to that. I see. I see. Maybe like Seasham exists. I don't think it's... I don't think Seasham is in Requiem, isn't it? I think we never bought it, but it is there, isn't it? I could be wrong, actually. I might be making that up. It would not be the first time. So I've seen what happened to the stage, and like 2 people made like similar-looking stages, like very close to each other, and that wasn't bad in time. Which, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly worse because like of the stage order we picked specifically, and that's like why this is shown as like a significant problem. She was making one though. I swear it was in there. My bad. At any rate, I swear we used it at some point. Or like I remember like showing up, and I was just saying like, for God's sake, I'd love to have this thing, but nobody's ever gonna pick it. Oh. Hello, other cat. Okay, I'll let you out. Sorry. Sorry. Give me a second. A DT said, I got like a D. Oh wait, no, there was no T-Rex stage. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really should have like said, okay, I'm back before even trying to speak, but fair enough. I guess that's how it goes. Surely nobody is surprised by now at this point, I guess. God, cactus sucks. God, yeah, cactus just sucks. I forgot. No, it is called cactus. God, this thing sucks. It is not strong in the slightest. This should be the only benefit of cactus that it can be played from the back, and that's it. I guess if you really want spikeweed, I suppose. I don't think that's like a traditional thing you really want. Surely you land there. Yeah, okay, you did. Cool, thank God. This is the way I can club all this up. Okay, do this. Okay, show you. For God's sake, why did that happen? Okay, put you there, put you there, put you there. Why is there like spew butter everywhere in a spin? That feels like a comical amount of butter. I don't know why he's doing that. I'm not fully sure if that's intentional. Chomp, and you put like... Okay, cool, whatever. How the hell? Okay, what's plant foods I have access to? That even remotely helpful? Not much, okay. But how the hell do I... Okay, sorry, I'm delaying, and that's making things worse, isn't it? Okay, cool. Do that. Chomp it top lane. Chomper, please. When are you coming in? There you go. That's not going to stop them, but that's fine. I can wait till chomp for that. Okay, cool. I put you there because there's a lot of zombies in that lane. Chomper here. Great. Chugga ducks. Why is that how that mechanic works? Just hell, this seems close. No, this is wrong. I'm entertained by my chat, at least. I can always rely on my chat to spout some actual nonsense that I find vaguely funny as a result. Okay. Put you there, because I should probably sort that out. I can probably do that. Actually, can't I do this and, like, clear this lane up immediately? Yep, cool, that works. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, trauma down here. Do that. Do that. We are so screwed. We are so screwed. We are not screwed, actually. We are fine. But it is still really annoying. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think at the very least we are done. Okay, cool. We did it, at least. I mean, it's even okay, could be it, but I think it's like a lot. It's more than 3 for sure. I think it's like maybe about like 7. I'm actually not sure. Oh no. Big day ahead, and you can already see a big problem incoming. Both dinosaurs have joined the fight today. Coupled with some mold colonies. Coupled with the earthquakes, today is shaping up to be a brutal battle. Well then. Okay, this is gonna be hell. This is gonna be so hell. We are not using all of it today. We are not using all of it today. I'm sorry. I know it was loaded in. There's no way in hell I'm using all of it today. Okay. In that case, what do I actually want to bring? Resting is basically always active, and I think that's correct to bring as a result. I think Jamson Weed, just because we'll need his plant food at some point, I'm sure. Holly Barrier seems like a pretty good emergency option, and can probably be a good other thing to spend sun on. Probably just like an offensive insta, and then like something stally, I guess. Bubble Asia, I guess, because we... That might take quite big expensive then. How do you feel for early game with this deck? You. But then if I bring you, I can't use Sea Shroom. Do I care about using Sea Shroom here? Does Sea Shroom countering and Kylo mean anything here? I think so, because my space is so limited, and I'll lose a lot of important things easily. Yeah, and I'm using Rusting. Okay. It is important, but I think... Your plan can still handle T-Rex if they get bad. Okay, we'll try it. That is the wrong spot to put the sunflower in, Jesus Christ. That is the worst spot. Let's show you one solution, isn't it? It is not a bad solution. I don't think it's really correct here, though. Shadow Leaf, Shadow does not have 100% uptime. That's the issue. It's not 100% reliable, which means that it's difficult to justify in a lot of decks. There's a point where I realize, yeah, okay, you could have handled the bucket by yourself, but whatever, that's fine. That was too late to handle the bucket by myself, is what I think as well, which sucks, but whatever. Hopefully Ghost will explode at the right time to help out with the Buckethead. That's really what I can hope for right now. Oh, no, you can still handle it, never mind. I'm surprised at that one. Okay. I'm tempted to sunflower plant food. I can't believe I'm saying that. I really just want to get... We have some... Okay, yeah, we do it. We do it. We just need to get, like Jamson Weed up ASAP. Jamson Weed is just so good. Jamson Weed is the solution to this game's problems, I'm convinced. And I don't think I'm wrong about that fact. Amber's kind of a pain here, but, like, we can work with it. Okay, you slow things down a bit when you do that, so we can try that. We'll do this so it's slowing down a bit, so T-Rex should hopefully have no chance to do anything. I think the slowdown just kills everything here except for like you, which we can start working towards. I do want to get some damage on every lane before we do anything else. I should probably get Holly up soon because I think we probably want it. That is unfortunate timing for that. I didn't want that to happen at all. But what can you do? Rock Puncher is a pain still, even though they really should have as well, actually. Do that. Okay, cool. Do we just leave that? I think we do. I can put it dead just for the sake of it's just I can, you know? But that's not a problem. Ah, for God's sake. Okay, one went through. That remains pretty bad. Because that screws up that entirely. Okay. Dino's on looking bad right now, so we can probably jump some weed. The issue is gonna be the ambers, but I think we just accept that fact, I think. I don't think there's much we can do about them right now. Beyond just, like, trying to stop the issue. Which is a nonsense sentence, I'm aware, but... well, I mean in ways that don't involve any actual play beyond just... being more active with them, I guess. Let's put you down. I'm looking back off screen, because I can. Let's put some more firepower in the field. That top lane sucks. Okay, we'll do that. That shall be a solution. Okay, knock you back, knock you back. I need to keep my Blazer alive, because that stalling is also in turn keeping me alive. Okay, cool. Holly Barrier, we could do for another soon. That Blazer's down. There's no way I can protect that. Jesus Christ. Where did everything come from? Okay. So we can start getting you up at least. Okay, cool, that's fine. Ah, crap. This. You should leave immediately now, right? Okay, thank God. Okay, move you here. Need a firepower. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. You here. Can't block out at all. Knock it back quickly. Just stop. Jesus bloody Christ. Okay. Okay, that's gonna stay like that until we kill the bug, so we have to kill the bug ASAP now. That suddenly turned out to be a problem, didn't it? And Kyle in the middle lane will also just lose us the game, so I have to be wary of that immediately. Okay, final wave's incoming. Okay, cool. There's an Kyle in middle lane. Okay, this. That's like our best play here. And then we can just like do this, because we do need to slow everything down. Because something is going to trigger, and it's not going to be pretty. We can do this as well. And then this as well, just for the sake of it. Okay, cool. I think we're fine. I just think we have to just keep an eye on everything going on and hope nothing slips through for real, which should not be that bad. Okay, cool. Defeat Buffalasia. I don't know Buffalasia's plant food well enough. Unfortunately, Jamson Weeds is just too good to pass up on. I will basically never say no to a Jamson Weed plant food as often as I bring the thing. It's like Shadow Shroom plant food to me. Okay, cool. That was pretty. I really enjoyed it, actually. Well, it just makes it its final level. Okay. You've triumphed once again. The zombies gave you a run for your money, but you came out on top. No, Dr. Zomboss here, as expected. Time to switch up to the other era then. So I'd live long with dinosaurs, but you have places to be. Cool, well, that took us some time, didn't it? Hello, Gamer King, you are here at just the right second to see us leave. Is it tier list time? It is, in fact. Before that, we should talk about 2 new worlds. I'm gonna be so honest, I really enjoyed that Jurassic Marsh. I really enjoyed that Jurassic Marsh. I don't know why or how. But I think at this point, it's just been like... Okay, I think it's probably the case of, like... Resident's been so simple up until now, but now we're getting to hard world, it feels very fun to get into it. I like Firefly as a threat. I think Firefly is a really fun threat. Because, like... I love this, like, gargantuous style, just, like, actual menace to deal with. And it is consistently a pain, and I do like that. And I think Rock Puncher works fine, even though he barely shows up, which is his upside, I guess. That's much more mixtape 2. Yes, mixtape 2 will be next time. That's our current plan. So yeah, this was fun. I really enjoyed the setup. Amber was probably, like, the biggest threat here, but that's fine. And I'm assuming that, like, combined together, like, the two dinosaurs count as one zombie combined, which makes sense. And that's pretty cool. I think it's all worked quite nicely in that world. I see why people don't like it, I disagree. I like that kind of madness. Don't team first, though. Nope, not happening. Anyways. Rome I quite like. I enjoy Rome quite a bit. It was not, like, incredible or anything, but it's a massive step up from a previous thing, and it actually has mechanics that now work. Having the main mechanic of a world actually do something is pretty good. Because, like, in Requiem, this world did nothing, and it's basically the same here, but with, like, actual, like, stuff to back it up. It's all pretty good. And next time, we will have the Kung Fu world and Nemesis 2 to wrap it up. With that being said, we have one last thing to do, chat. Oh, is it not? Wait, why is it being... Okay, I screwed this up at some point. Anyways, whatever. Well, it's time to put our plans onto the tier list. First things first, I'm moving to S tier. Last time, this thing was put in it was an A tier because we used it like once in one level in Pirate Seas. I think it's clear to me that Ice Stream is very much S at this point. I don't think there'll be any objections on that front. In other news, I think at this point I can comfortably move Inferno to C. We've really had no good chance to use it. I'm also going to move you down to D because we need more D tier plants, and I think Inferno is just not good enough. It lacks any synergy of any of the Stoller, and that to me is like the core of stalling strats in this mod, so there's no point really using it. And we also did not use Iceberg Less at all. Anyways, let's go into plants we have used. I'm gonna start with Tiger Grass. I'm gonna put in C. I'll admit it wasn't put in a position where it could really do much, but Tiger Grass just did not do anything at all for us at any point, I think. Like, I could see how you theoretically use it. I don't think it was there at all. I don't know. I'll just leave in C tier. I could not find any use for it at all. Maybe someone else can, I don't know. Holly I'm gonna put into B, I think. I like Holly. I like Holly's job. You didn't go hard enough on Tiger. Possibly. We'll try another time when there's not zombies that have just countered its existence. Holly I'm gonna put in B. I feel like Holly is situationally really nice to have, but for 550 Sun, it doesn't do damage. It doesn't solve any real problems as much as it is just like, as zombies getting too close, okay, knock it back, you know? It's hard to really use, and I don't think it's particularly great, so I'm just gonna have to leave in B, I think. I think it's like middle of pack, ultimately. You can use it just fine. I don't think he'll ever be punished for it, really. Reed, I'm also going to put in B. Reed seems pretty okay. It's not, like, broken in the slightest. It's not reliable, it's not, like, particularly strong, but realistically speaking, once you get it set up, it's a good amount of damage that is very constant. In a mod where plants are easy to lose, it's not, like, the best thing in the world, but it's definitely functional. You can definitely use it, I think, and I think I'm gonna pick BT for that reason. I was never disappointed in bringing it. We also did not use all of pissing, put in there, because Jesus Christ. Okay. We did not get many plants this time. I am very tempted to put Aki in the C tier. I'm going to be real. I'm very tempted, and there's a good reason for it. Okay. I'm gonna put in C tier. Aki is interesting for a very specific reason. Aki is very expensive for what it does. Aki costs a lot for a plant that can only affect one lane. It does not a multi-lane. It does not target adjacent lanes in the slightest. It can only hammer its lane, and it has a high PS cap. Aki does not solve lanes. Aki is a very expensive plant at 1000 sun. It's very rarely worth putting down for that reason. People are saying you need redirection for it. Cool. But if you're spending 1000 sun for a plant that's only good with redirection, then I think you've picked a bad plant, you know? We've really not had many good plant picks today, have we? As Sun Urchin goes in D tier, I hate to sing. Sun Urchin is rough, I think. I know I use it badly. I'm willing to concede that I use it badly. But I also... Okay, T2. At least it's less Russian resonance, though. At least right now, it feels much less Russian resonance. And actually doesn't matter. Anyways. Sun Urchin is just very expensive. It's just, like, very pricey. It takes a lot to get anything done with it, and it's just not reliable. It's zero reliability in it. It relies on, like, specific zombies spawning, which just don't spawn very often. Basics are relatively rare. And ultimately, when basics show up, there's better abuses of that fact than the Sun Urchin, and I just don't think it's really typically worth it. Also, like, it can just kill you sometimes, which is not a good trait for a plant to have, with a relatively little upside. What other plants did we pick up on? Snapdragon, I'm gonna put this thing in, like, B. Do I? Because I'm kind of thinking it's also a C tier, actually. I'm really not impressed by the plants we got this time. Okay, another C tier he goes. I don't know, Pokra's a better melee. Snapdragon's very expensive setup and not particularly worth it. I feel like there's like a ton of better options at this point in the game. Cool, awesome. Okay, I'm glad that every plan we got sucked today. Okay, I'll put C Stream in A tier. This is objectively unwarranted, however, I like C Stream, so I guess preferential treatment. Sea Shroom is a weird plant in that its main use is utility. It's the cheapest tank plant in the game, and as a result, in early games of basics, is really good. If you need chip damage, it is really good. It kind of competes with Spikeweed, but I think Spike can be A tier too, because I think these two are about the same. It's cheap, it's sellable, it can solo early games better than Spikeweed can, and is decent, but it's like worse off late game. It's good with stalling spam, as we discovered. It's a cheap offensive plant to just, like, stack up damage cheap early game. So, like, it has usefulness, I guess. It can be up there. It's better than anything else we got here, I think. No. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. S tier is just seems to be the tier of plants that just kind of single-handedly solve a lot of problems quickly, as I've said often. Endurian is the best wall, I think. It's instantaneous, it can solve the early game for you, it's just... It has a lot of HP, it enables intensive carry to be brought, which means you can enable other synergy pieces with it. Endurian is secretly really, really good. It only counters things that immediately destroy walls, but even then, there's definitely ways to play around it. In worlds where walls are an option, Endurian is just kinda cracked. And that's really nice to have as a plant. Monkiwi can be put in B tier as well, though. I know we have Marigold, I get to Marigold later. Monkiwi is, like, not bad. It's just very expensive for what it does, and also, it's very slow. most plants at 500 or more have like an immediate power spike when they're put down that really helps defend themselves, like Peanut, you know, specifically Peanut. Like, Monkiwi just takes like a good 15 seconds to get anywhere. I don't think it's particularly great. I don't think it's particularly useful in most cases, but it's a full enough attacker. You can definitely use it. I would still probably put up a Risinga. Risinga's been like shockingly good recently. What else? Daisy Chain, right? Where's Daisy Chain? There you are. Is there Daisy Chain left? I think we might have another plant, but I might be wrong on that. I don't think so. I think actually, we did not get many plants today, did we? I guess we're just being like pretty low, actually. Yeah, that tracks, actually. I'll put Daisy in A2. Daisy is genuinely pretty good. It's not, like, amazing or anything, but, like, Winter. Oh, I forgot about time of Winter. We'll do Winter in a second. Daisy's like your best stoler, I think, in this game. Like, at least in terms of like reliability. It takes a while to grow, but this early game is basically Snoopy-like, in that it just kind of stalls and does damage at the same time. And once it tears up, it gets to the final tier pretty quickly, at which point it's just pretty good as a stoler in general. And it seems to be functioning pretty well. I have no doubts. It's pretty reliable. I can rely on it to do its job well. I think that's fine. I think that's correct right now. Let's see. Where's Winter? There you are. I'll leave it in C tier for now. I will use this thing more later. I feel like we just did not have a good amount of uses with it, and I think it was in a pretty bad spot, but Winter's very pricey for a plant that doesn't help you win. I don't know. I feel like I am kind of spoiled by the fact that at 1,225 Sun, the plants we're getting at that tier are like your Boom Balloons, your Jams in the Weeds, you know? I have been pinged. Putting Winterbell in C as an alert to cards. Anyways. The reason the C tier is just because, like, for 1,225 Sun, that's a lot. The only advantage it has over something like Snowcon to me, which I think is a pretty good plant overall. Was a Flare? It might have been Flare. Anyways. Wintermelon's just kind of expensive what it is. You need to put some of them down to be worth more than, like, half a hero plants we have up here. And so I just kind of don't think it's worth it. And I think that is about it for plants that are really worth discussing in any real depth, you know? Oop. I think that's it. But we are getting close to the end now. I mean, hell, each line only has, like, what, 7 plants in it? Only 49 plants left in the entire mod. Interesting reasoning. To be fair, my view might be skewed. Like, we have the God of Stalling here. We have Jamson Weed up here, you know? I think Snowcon's better, etc, etc. But yeah, we are approaching the end of this mod now, I think. There'll be, like, probably 2 to 3 more streams. How's Hebeles do? We didn't really use Hebeles at all, that's why it's still down here. Looks so cheapy. Opponent has a different design here. It's a weird one. Anyways. I think I'm willing to go and go. I am very much about to leave because I am tired and I want to eat foods. So, cool. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been a fun stream. This has been Creeps, and have a good one.